from my scrappy life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, where I am going to use this cut file, which is on this day, and I am going to use it with an older collection from Amy Tan. It is called Slice of Life, I think, or yeah, Slice of Life. And what I am using is that this is part of this photo as well. This is when we were still stationed out at Fort Gordon, and one of our pipes burst, and we had water flowing out, and we lost water, and of course, you know, it's a day in a life type thing, and it happens while my husband was deployed, and so we're going to, talk about this day on this layout, so that's why I got out the Slice of Life. Again, I am sorry for my voice. This is where I'm at in my life with my allergies, and it just comes and goes as it wants to. So I am sorry if it sounds a little weird and whatnot. So I'm going to try to do my best on the voiceover. But if it doesn't work, I'll just put on music. But just know that make sure you go check out her website. Her Etsy shop is still available, but also her new website is available too. This is from the January collection, and I absolutely love how she made this cut file, because it just I just think about like my day in a life, because things like this just doesn't happen every day, or at least we don't want them to. So, but let's go ahead and see, so I don't waste my voice anymore. Let's go ahead and see what I can do with this. Okay, my voice is a little bit better. Not as great, but it's better. I'm doing this voiceover in the morning instead of in the evening, and hopefully I can get through this. Allergies have been on a high alert. So what I'm going to do with this cut file is that I'm going to turn it into where I'm going to place the photo on the top, and then the bottom kind of make my title that way, and then kind of explain off to the side a little bit about what this crazy day was like, because in a sense it doesn't always happen and you don't really want this to happen, but since it did to myself and my next door neighbor, which both of us have moved out of that house, or out of the duplex off of Fort Gordon like a while ago, obviously, but I'm finally getting around to this photo because it was a long day that day. That's all I gotta say. So I'm going to pop up the top part where the photo is at on some foam tape, just to give that a little bit more of a dimension. And then the bottom part of it, I'm going to leave flat so that it gives that. Now, I did do some distress oxides like I've been liking to do. I've really enjoyed that lately, and you can tell that I've been doing it on quite a bit of my layouts. Make sure that you go check out Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file shop. Her Etsy shop is still available until she can get all of her cut files over, but she's got almost all of them, the majority of them, over onto her new website. So I will have everything linked down below, along with this cut file, which is called On This Day, because it looks like a calendar. And I really loved how I turned this photo into something that I wanted to document, but yet still look, like kind of like a fun layout, because it was a crazy day that day. Getting woken up at, I think it was like 6:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, that my phone was just going nuts. And because I was a mayor, that also, played a big part of that. And then my title's going to be called This Crazy Day. Now, these foam stickers are from Paige Evans, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was Paige Evans. Because that looks like one of her fonts to one of her collections. So I'm getting the numbers because I remember when this was, and then I have to change out the 22 because it was 21. I realized that after a little bit, and I do go back in and change it. I think, yep, there we go. I had to think. So I add this crazy cat because I was like, you know what? We're going to add a cat. And then you'll see me kind of come back in with some embellishments and, you know, some frames and all that, just to kind of add a little bit of extra stuff to it, just to do some pizzazz to this cut file. I am going to actually document because I'm like, you know what, this is some good times right here. Definitely some good times. Because it was an interesting day of trying to get our water back on. And then there was no communication. There was like the lack of communication. So they turned off our water. Then they turned off our electricity. Don't know why they turned our electricity off. And they were talking that we were going to be out of water for a week. Then it came back that it'll be back on for the day. I was like, we're going to narrow this timeline down. So I went in and we, you know, I was able to get a hold of the right people and figure out like exactly their time frame. And so that all came to a head, and we did get our water turned back on actually right around, it was like 2 o'clock that day, I think. Yeah. So I'm just going around and I'm trying to add some other things to this. I'm trying to see what else I could do with this. And then I find, I think I add some sequins to it. I think I do. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've done this layout. My long story, my Asher Basher had an emergency happen to him. He's good. He's well. He's going in and getting better and whatnot. The short end of it is that he got attacked by another dog, and we had to take care of him, and then my allergies. So this voiceover is being done a long time ago from when I actually did this layout. And that is why my channel, obviously you guys know that I do take time when I need to for my family and whatnot. So that is what I'm taking care of. I was taking care of that. Now I feel comfortable that, you know, we've got it under control. We have a lot to do for that dog to get better. But he is better. You know, he's walking around. He's giving us his angry side-eye face. All of those fun things are working. So yeah. But make sure that you check out the channel. Make sure that you go check out my channel. I would love to have you. If you are new, please subscribe. I am trying to hit to 4,000 subscribers giveaway. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do design teams, collaborations, all of that fun stuff. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Oh yeah, and then I think this is it. Make sure that you check out the still shots. Go check out Confessions. And I hope that you guys all are staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.